Yeah, I was probably in middle. 2009, I was probably in middle school.
2009, I was starting 9th grade, so I was 14.
2009,
Yeah, I'm a young.
I'm a junior at high school, so I was 60 at the June birthday, so.
July birthday.
I was a sophomore.
Yeah.
Or going into junior year.
I was hacking Metroid.
July 12th of 95. I am 24 and everybody who sees me, I mean, I can say I'm 24 and people would believe me, but if they see me, they don't believe me. I got asked when I went to Ohio. The person at the flight gate asked if my parents knew if I was flying alone. I was like, I guess, but I'm 23.
I still get hard. I'm 27.
It's like, I guess they know I'm flying alone, but she's in Kentucky and I'm almost 24.
Yeah.
So you've got a year on me, Nathan.
This year I'll be 25.
This was the stupid beam thing. Okay.
This year I'll be 28.
Yeah, this year I'll be 24.
I'll be 8 finally.
My brother will be 5. My brother was like you. He was born on leap day exactly, so he'll be proper 5.
So this year I'll be 25 on the 31st of July.
12th of July. I'm older than you by 22 days. I'm 24.
You could have stopped at twit. Older than you by twit. That would have been fun.
So
I'm bad at math.
I'm more than
You're a twit.
Edie, I am doing the TROM traverse the map thing right now to find out if there's anywhere I can do things.
Hey, Misty.
What?
So it was just like,
I found my cat. He won't believe where she was.
in your shoe.
In the attic.
Under the bed.
She was in my suitcase that was zipped up.
God!
Poor cats.
Why was it in the suitcase to begin with?
Who put her in there?
Cats
She
actually
got
like
herself in there.
cases.
And she zipped herself in.
I guess so.
You're so bad.
All I hear is this meow in the closet, and I'm like, what?
Get me out of here!
Cat was having too much fun playing with the zipper when she
oh, you know, that reminds me. I once, if you ever watched, or if back when you were on, when cable, or when you were watching TV, if you've ever watched Animal Planet, like Cats 101, they had a story about a cat who actually did, who snuck into a guy's suitcase, and the cat ended up just hanging out in the suitcase for like a couple days, and the guy's suitcase ended up getting swapped with another, so the guy who swapped the suitcase with him got a surprise when he opened it up and found a cat inside it.
I thought you were going to talk about the book, which it was The Cat Who Went to Space, which that's a children's book.
What is this?
I
Is
thought
this
that
a
sort of
save?
took a darker turn.
This is a save. I just want to find where can I do the power bombs.
Oh shit.
33 in November. Why is everyone older than me?
Because they were born first.
That usually explains it.
Because their parents did things that...
I mean, how else would it be explained, Nathan?
Well,
Time travel!
my parents are younger than most other parents because they did stuff at the lake.
Wow.
And my
I
mother
want
was,
to know about the lake.
my mother was 18 when she had me.
Oh,
That's not.
that's
My
not
mom
what I
was
was
22 when she had me.
My parents were in their 30s, probably.
Probably.
People with old parents.
I mean, yeah, both my parents were over 60.
My dad is going to be 62.
My dad only recently just became 45.
Hmm.
And my mother is only recently, 77, so in 17 she turned 40, so she's 43.
I totally thought you were about to go like double down and say your mother was 77.
That's what I just. It's like, wait. Your dad's
No,
45.
that's how old my
Your-
grandmother is.
That's not what you said, but okay.
My grandmother is 77. My mother is 43.
Do you have any other corrections you want to issue?
I didn't say she was 77 to begin with.
Well, you did.
I meant year 77. I was like doing
Yeah,
a self.
I get it now. It's just.
So is she really 77?
No, she's 43. She was born in 1977.
Mine was born in 69, so.
Nice.
Obligatory nice.
Hey, I did that already.
Yeah, you beat me to it by like a second.
Hey Nathan, at least you're not the only one that's gonna be carded for a long time.
Carded for a long time. What do you mean?
I
Oh,
still look
being-
like I'm 17.
Being older than you look.
are they? Walmart has a thing. Is not only are they over 18, but are they under 40? What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
I should have just used the pirate and jumped.
What does the under 40 matter?
I have no idea.
Probably just to make
just
it so
if
that
they-
you're not offending people.
Then those people need to get their priorities checked.
You're not wrong.
We found out you can't buy a tire at self-checkout.
Really? Too heavy for a scare? You broke it?
No, an old man was trying to buy a tire, which it looked like it was for a wheelbarrow because it was a pretty small tire. And turns out you can't buy tires at self-checkout.
This could be a permastuck.
Yikes.
Irma stuck.
Just
Nice.
take a save state then. Test it.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Nothing
Save
that
states.
exciting.
Save.
I mean, if you think you're about to throw yourself into a permastuck, why would you not save state? If you have the option to.
Safe states are cheating.
Cheating. Yeah.
Aren't you already one, MST?
You're already cheating.
Fighters on the game.
Yeah, I can't fault them on
Well.
that front, but it would be a simple.
Nice. Missile.
Okay.
That's what we're
And all that for a lousy missile. Or what? Nah,
That's
that
$1.
So it's just laziness, even though some of them weren't being lazy to begin with.
Yeah. Hey, take notes.
Yeah, all they have to do is like they have to put some ASM on the door that says set this bit, and then put a room state in the baby Metroid room that if this bit is set, the baby doesn't reappear. I mean, hell, it could probably be even more simple than that. Just put it in the enemy AI.
You got stuck.
No, I'm not stuck. I'm thinking.
Anyway,
I don't know.
So it's just a simple fact of setting an event.
Where else to go?
Why is YouTube outputting at 360p? I've already told it to do HD.
Because it's being stupid and having issues still. It's still doing the unsubscribe thing.
Wow. YouTube, what are you suggesting?
How to be an idiot in 3 easy steps.
How to be an idiot in one step. Go to Walmart at night.
Hey, so every time I log into YouTube, it already puts me into
I
one.
went back through the ice area before this techno. I didn't
Every-
find anything.
I don't know why, but when I try to watch YouTube or other ones or other people stream, it automatically puts me to MSG stream or videos.
Well, that just sounds like it's trying to improve your viewing experience.
I just don't. I've already watched it. It puts me and it
I've
puts me
already
into the
watched it.
ideas
Did
ones.
you hit the like and subscribe button?
Yes, I already did. like, every
MST is
single one
like
of these
5th
videos.
down on my viewing list. The person who's still in my top viewing spot is still Quincy for real.
Oh my god.
What the heck?
If you
KK?
record robocalls from CVS pharmacy.
Oh shit, that
Well, I get robocalls.
Language.
sorry.
I get robocalls from Walgreens when my prescription's ready, so that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I thought that wasn't making it through.
It made it.
Damn it.
Language!
So who is Tron, and is he on this? And is he on the Discord?
No. TROM is apparently some French guy.
Oh, like Aurelian Sama.
Tron is the dude who made High
Get up
Belly.
there.
And Zozo. Zozo's a French guy too.
I didn't find anything new. Maybe that door is open up. I'll check.
I haven't heard much from Zozo in a couple years.
He recently posted like maybe a week ago. But it was like very brief.
He's probably busy with real life.
Zozo?
I don't know the guy, so I can't, or the person, so I can't really say anything.
Zozo's crazy, we'll give you that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zozo's nice.
Over the world is crazy.
That French guy.
Yeah. Sandy's boring anyways.
There's also French Lightning John, but he's just annoying.
No, he's French. You can't say annoying.
You can't say annoying to
He's the funny
Yeah.
accent man.
He's the French boy.
Messiah.
Messiah, the Frenchy boy.
My French.
The French bread?
And then there's the German.
Jeremy. Which one?
You're not gonna let. I'll never live it down. And it was just me. It was just me having a speech problem
Okay,
moment.
so this door is open now. So I
Oh, it's a speed booster? Maybe?
I said the German from Germany, but my speech, I had a speech hiccup and said the German from Germany.
Jeremy.
That's what either you call MST or Connor.
We attracted Lexi-chan.
It was while talking to Connor, the German from Germany.
well, Lexi is also German.
I'm actually a piece German myself, so.
I'm simp.
We know.
My family heritage is German, at least.
My family's Brazilian.
Family lineage comes from southern Germany. And interestingly, a part of France.
Hmm.
At least that's my dad's side of the family. My mom's side of the family is predominantly Irish.
My mom's side of the family is Russian and Polish. My dad's
Russian,
side
you
of the family
say,
is
huh?
German.
You drink vodka?
Eastern European, except for some reason
That's
Poland's
racist.
Poland's get
That's not
mad if it,
racist.
Poland's great
Polish?
great.
It's alright, go on.
The Poles get really mad if you call them Eastern Europeans.
Oh, I didn't know that was the thing.
They consider themselves Central Europeans.
People
Maybe
need
they
to
should own a
stop being
globe.
so namby-pamby. Ugh.
Maybe you should take a poll.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, lettuce.
Actually, it pulled a mock ball through that.
Dig
That's great.
and Schnee.
Lettuce.
Van der must be San de Memel.
Know what?
Van der echt die Sandenwelt.
Very
What?
nice.
That's the first stanza of the German anthem, which technically isn't sung anymore because they linked it to Nazi Germany, though the words were written in 1871, way before the Nazis had power.
Yeah.
So, you saying it's Connor related?
I don't know anymore.
The ship is beautiful.
That's an interesting ship.
Interesting color scheme.
What in the world? That looks like a Dark Samus ship.
Thank you.
Oh, you got back.
I did. So as it turns out, a door unlocked that was locked before.
So I guess maybe Crocomire or something else unlocked it.
No, because it's a different submap. Actually,
Oh right.
Bottom?
I don't know. Something unlocked it. It didn't just disappear, it was flashing, so that was a thing.
Creed's in this, right?
I'm assuming.
Yes, it was written by Haydn, and it was originally written for Emperor Franz. I cannot remember his other name, of the Austrian Empire, Austro-Hungarian Empire.
Franz Ferdinand?
So, quick question: do you know if this hack was finished or not, or?
2014.
Okay, but has it been? But was it finished by then?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Check.
Gott erhalte Franz den Kaiser. There you go.
No, thank you.
That's the beer.
It was supposed to be something to rival God Save the Queen. Or King, depending on who was in power at the time.
The Queen!
Well, Kaiser is a word that I think that is used for
It's
royalty.
translated to Caesar, and also it meant emperor, but it's translated to Caesar.
Oh,
Sort of like the Russian term is
Tsar.
Yeah.
Alright, somehow I crave for vodka. I'll be right back.
You don't drink.
Oh, now that makes sense. Kaiser Oblivion, Emperor of the...
Oblivion rocks. I don't know.
No, I was just thinking back to an RPG game where they have a few different... where, like, you have different classes for characters, and one of the classes is a Kaiser class.
Here we go. Let me look this up. It's the Kaiser hymn.
It's just that. There's a thing to the right. Maybe?
Gott erhalte Franz den Kaiser. It was written for... It was written for Francis II, the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, and later the Austrian Empire, written by Haydn.
Prosper John put up the written by Haydn.
It's Wrecked Ship.
Wrecked Ship.
But that's cool.
Wreck-It Ralph.
That's cool to know.
I'm going to wreck it. I can fix it.
Work it.
I'll fix you, bud.
He was Austrian, but I don't know if you're joking.
That answered that.
Alright.
Hitler was Austrian, but I don't know if that comment is a joke.
Oh.
This looks like something I could have had earlier.
Charge?
I think so.
Hold on.
Nice.
Well, MSC, all you need is wave beam, and then you're all set to kill the abomination that's been keeping
That
you
may
locked
not
away.
actually defeat them.
What's behind there? What's behind there?
Oh, yay.
No, go ahead.
Glorious things Glorious things? Glorious things, I think it's a Catholic hymn.
Sometimes they use it in TV shows, but it's not true. Sometimes they're global issues.
We'll see if we can I gotta find where the power balls are.
Oh, yeah, much.
It's gonna go slowly back to water. I don't see cheats.
That's cheating.
Is it really if the game allows you to do it?
That's a good question.
I don't think it is if it's considered to be built in.
Well, that works, sure. I'll take it.
Good job.
There we go. Sweet.
Nice.
Now watch me get perma stuck.
Now you need super missiles to progress. Or speed boost.
Don't forget to put your stuff back on.
Well, I can get back.
Oh yeah, I might want to put the spring ball back on when you get a moment.
Pretty sure I did. Didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Let me guess, this is going to be a speed booster thing. Oh, well, there's a door transition I can get to. I also don't need you to find any more things to redesign. I don't need to...
What?
You've done quite enough for redesign. You don't need to see anymore.
Oh, well, no, like, Suitless is the pinnacle of redesign knowledge, practically. That's why I was so, like, keen on it. Because I had to use so much knowledge, and then even we found out some things when trying to do it as well. But I think redesign's practically peaked. Specifically so when that last Guardian is figured out how to... When somebody's figured out how to obtain that Guardian in RTA, if it even is possible, ever.
Well, this has netted me an E-Tank.
Worth.
It's something.
Okay, yeah, it is something.
That's progress.
ED.
No, that has been figured out. And no one's done it yet.
Well, world record time, I guess.
The only scary part is Dragon Skip. And it's only scary because I don't understand it like the back of my hand.
Hey, Shindy, you're back.
Hi.
You're not fooling me, pirate.
I'm a rock.
Lobster.
Dang it.
You know, space pirates are kind of like lobsters, so...
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Hi. Okay, bye.
Now he's a floating rock lobster.
Wow.
Platform, too.
This
Yeah,
is
let's go with that.
letting me do things. I'm almost a little bit scared.
So, what is Silex's tally up to now?
About 6,700.
Oh, are we doubling up the numbers now?
No.
Nathan, do you have to open your mouth?
Holy crap, they take a lot of energy.
Yeah.
I might need that one.
Yes, I have to open my mouth. I want to see how much the payout is.
Well, you're not gonna get any of it.
I know,
At this
but
rate, he might.
it's still funny.
I'd like some money.
Big money.
You just clipped the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, good job.
Oh, how'd you do that?
You just
It's a slope.
Brilliant.
you just Nestroided the thing.
No,
Yes,
that's a
good job.
slope. But that means that was pointless. I got an E-tank out of it. I got an E-tank.
Wait, so you did the hard way pointless?
No. I
No, it was just
broke
bad timing, essentially. Or maybe it was intentional.
I'm pretty sure that was intentional, but getting
Make
up there
people-
was kind of useless.
Make people.
Or maybe it was 1812. I don't remember.
Maybe progress.
United States didn't exist until 1777, so I'm gonna go with 1812.
Yeah, that was probably. Yeah, that was
This is
probably.
back to the other warp zone, isn't it?
That was when
Yes, this
Vermont
is the
and
old
Kentucky joined the
So this is like
Union
new
United
stuff.
States, so we became the 15
Oh, hey,
states.
there's a
So
parallel line here.
Oh. Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yay, I got a new item, the Sono Super.
So,
So is the green door unlocked now?
Green door won't be. I better save on here.
Yes, don't need to end up dying now.
Die.
More like I don't need to backtrack a bunch again. When I decide to break something else next time.
So, MST now has to use save rooms during TROM
What is
TROM
this?
hacks. Otherwise, he's done.
Oh, it's
Ooh,
a super,
button ball.
so of course it...
Of course you can't get to it.
Oh,
There's shot blocks back there.
Ooh,
I'm
there's
still shaking because of my cat. Oh, I'm not gonna turn
there's a somehow
Make your
way
cat
to it.
fly.
Of course. Okay. Okay. So green or yellow?
I
Green.
vote
I'll go for
yellow.
yellow, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with yellow.
Let's go with sunshine and
So wait, Finsy, you were saying something about your cat?
Yeah, I don't know where she came from. Or how she got into that suitcase, but she sure did. Oh. Boy, I could not find her for hours. Was not happy.
cats are very special. We used to live in an apartment complex that was 3 stories tall. We lived on the 2nd story. But the 1st and 2nd story had access to porches and patios. The 3rd story was just reserved for 2nd story apartments that had 2 stories. So we let our cat out one day, and then half an hour later or something, we hear a bunch of yowling and meowing, and we're outside looking for her on the 2nd floor, and then we look up, and she's hanging her head over from the roof of the 2nd story, like, how did I get up here? Help me down. And we're just like, we don't know what to do, so I guess if she got up there, she'll get down, and sure enough, like 20 minutes later, she's gotten down somehow.
But like, my cat usually comes when I call her. She acts like a dog.
It's like when our cat went up a tree, it's like she wants help getting down, but she got up there and we have to coax her down. We don't actually have to get her down.
Oh, it's because. Well, it's because I think it's partially due to the arrangement of how their claws are, because they're really good for climbing, but climbing down
But
is tricky.
descending is different.
And then our most recent cat, poor thing, she doesn't have any front claws, so she can't really defend herself.
Oh, she got
There's
declawed.
Yeah, the previous owners declawed her. But she was nosing around in the neighbor's yard, and the neighbors let their corgis out, not knowing she was out there. So she got chased across their yard into our yard, and she ran up one of the trees at the corner of our yard. And she went up so fast that she managed to get herself stuck in one of the forks of the branches, so she actually couldn't get herself down.
Oh, it's kind of like my great-grandmother's Siamese cat, Cookie. She actually got so high in a tree she couldn't get down, and they had to cut the tree down to get her out. And that's why we used to have a wild apple tree, because it was that tree's baby, sort of.
It's trees.
We also have one of the biggest holly trees we've ever seen. I don't... do they normally get that big?
Define that big before people answer.
This thing is the size of a grain silo.
Wow.
I'm no tree expert, so I wouldn't know.
It is huge. We don't know if holly trees usually get that big in the wild.
Just dropped hot sauce on my shorts.
Guess you can't wank now. Oops, I said that on stream.
On my
Nani?
shorts. What? Do you expect me to use my shorts to do that? Like what?
Look.
Oh.
What has this stream become now?
Okay, thought processing kind of hit a blank spot.
Yeah.
Page file and non-paged area.